Switching gears to another incredible story. When she was just 11 years old, a Walnut Creek girl, Corinne Hindes, started the Warm Winters Project after noticing a homeless man was wearing just jeans and a t-shirt on a very cold day.
All right, so she started collecting lost and found clothes from her local ski resort to donate to the homeless and less fortunate. Well, 6 years later, it has grown by a lot. It's now a nationwide mission with 32 ski resorts distributing about 32,000 items of clothing.
And she just received a $36,000 grant for her commitment to her community, really our community as well. Corinne Hindes joins us live on the 9 this morning. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
I love the way you saw something and thought, hey, I can make this work better. Tell me about what you saw.
So it was probably the coldest day of the year, and I know I was just 11 years old, but something about seeing that man on the streets wearing basically nothing to keep him warm just really stuck with me. And there's just a moment where I said, you know, I have to find a way to help him.
So what kind of response did you get when you thought of this idea and you said, well, you know, why don't we do this? How hard was it to get it going?
It actually wasn't that hard. I had a lot of support from my mom, and I did it together with my best friend Katrina. And so from there, we kind of worked together to approach our first ski resort in Tahoe, Kirkwood Mountain Resort. And then from there, it's been growing over the years.
It strikes me that you saw something as an 11-year-old that we as adults have seen many, many times, right? When we go skiing, there are kids who leave the jackets behind, right?
Yeah.
But we've never thought to, to fit this need with this surplus, essentially. Do you think maybe it was the fact that you were 11 and you thought, hey, this isn't right? You saw something most adults didn't see.
I think part of it had to do with my youth and my innocence.
Yeah.
Seeing something that was wrong and immediately thinking, I have to do something to fix this. Like, this isn't right.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us how it works, because when you talk about 32,000 items of clothing going out and you get all these resorts and you're still in school and trying to do your, and live your life. How do you work it all now?
So it's actually a very simple and small process. What we do is we approach the ski resorts over phone call or email, and once they're on board, we have our teen volunteers pick up the clothes from the resorts. They're usually like warm coats, jackets, gloves from their lost and founds, and they donate them to their local shelter.
Oh, and then it's easy because it gets distributed on it.
Yeah.
So where does the grant money go? Where do you go from here? How does it expand?
So the Diller Teen to Come Alum Award is going towards my college, actually, to further my education.
Where are you going?
Amazing.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm going into senior year.
No pressure, no pressure.
But yeah, it's going towards me being able to get an education that will allow me to grow Warm Winters to a global scale and really take back what I learned from college and put it towards my community service and towards changing the world.
What do you think the biggest lesson is that you did learn?
I think the biggest lesson that I've learned so far with Warm Winters is probably that no idea is too small. And that really anything that you put your mind to, you can accomplish. And it's really isn't that hard to make a difference in the world, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have to change everyone's life, but changing just one life. Absolutely amazing.
That's so well said. I have to mention real quick, it's not just coats and scarves and things we leave behind at the ski resort. It's personal, it's socks, it's deodorant, it's toothpaste. So even those smaller items can make a huge difference in someone's life.
Exactly. And it's those things that people don't normally think of,
right.
Like the personal care product items. Usually a lot of people think to do coats and jackets.
The big things.
Yeah, but it's the small things like lotions and shampoo that people don't really often think that are necessities.
Do you ever get to meet a recipient of one of these coats?
Absolutely. We actually tend to pass them out face to face, me and Katrina. We go to San Francisco and pass them out face to face, and it's amazing to see the way that their faces light up when we hand them something that, they didn't expect to have all year.
Right.
It's incredible.
Well, Corinne Hindes, thank you so much. Warm Winters. You go. Good for you.
What
Thanks for joining us.
College,
we'll be right back here on the 9. I know. Sorry about the pressure about where you're going.
Oh, it's totally fine.
I've heard it before.